Hi there folks, my name's NovaWing24 and welcome to the Nova Wrap, your one-stop location for your simulation news and goings on from the week that was. Alrighty, so this week we're going to jump straight in with some releases. So we're going to start with our favourite flight simulator, Flight Simulator X. So from the guys over at Aerosoft, following in the vein of their Manhattan X release from a little while ago, they've now released US Cities X Boston. So this gives us in the New England, we've got some amazing amount of detailed coverage here. Over 4,000 unique buildings have been put into this add-on. We've got over 350,000 autogen objects that have been placed, so they're actually in the right places. So it's not auto. They've taken the auto out of the autogen, as it were, and actually put it where they're supposed to be. They put some amazing detailed model mesh and terrain features have got in there as well. They've not only have they overhauled the actual city itself, but they've overhauled all the major airports in the area as well, including Boston Logan International, and they've given us a few little helipads as well. So they've given us 9 helipads to be able to go exploring around that as well. So it's look, if the Manhattan X add-on was anything to go by, this is going to be an absolutely amazing little add-on to go through and have a bit of fun. Low, slow, or low and fast, depending on how you want to fly around those buildings. It should be an amazing add-on to add to your VFR experience. Alright, in other releases as well. Now, this one caught me a little bit by surprise. So, the guys over at Virtual Coal, who recently released the Dash 8 collection for FSX and P3D, they've come out with their de Havilland DH3 Otter for FSX P3D, so giving us the a wheels, skied and floated variant, and the piston and turboprop variants. But not only that, they've produced it for FS9. I didn't know that anybody was still actively producing for FS9, so you know, if you're an FS9 aficionado and never made the leap to FSX or to P3D, then you know what, you must be really happy. That's kind of cool. I must admit, it's not something that I would have. I expected that somebody was still really actively producing for FS9, but no, apparently they are. So, you know what, that's great to see you supporting a simulator. I'm not sure how many people are still flying it, but you know what, good for you for actually supporting it, for those who do still fly it. So, there you go. In other flight simulation news as well this week, the guys over at Hi-Fi Studios with their Active Skynex, their Service Pack 3 beta has been updated to a public release, so it's a new version of the public release of the beta, and it's looking very, very stable, very nice. I highly recommend it. It's got to a point now where it is very, very stable and looking very, very nice, so I do highly recommend that, to add that to your Active Skynex experience. In other flight simulation news as well, so the guys over at Razbam who've been producing quality add-ons for F6 and P3D for some time, they're now currently working on a Mirage 2000C for DCS worlds. So for you combat aficionados in the DCS world, it's going to be an absolutely exciting time for you guys. They've released a video of the track while scanning radar test, and just looking at the modelling of it is looking absolutely amazing. So this is going to be something that is going to be very impressive to come to your combat simulator near you very, very soon. Alrighty, in other simulation releases for the week, so moving away from FSX for a moment, we're going to move over to the world of train simulators. So the guys from Dovetail have released the British Rail Class 455/8, so it's now available now. It's got through complete with some signalings, some authentic signalling and safety systems. It's looking pretty damn cool. It's got authentic deliveries and stuff like that as well. Fully compatible with the quick drive system, as well as the more realistic. It started life back as a Class 510 and came to life in the 1980s to replace some old aging ones, and then yeah, it's formed as 4 different vehicles, and going through different various subclasses as well as time went on. Funny enough, it still continues to serve to this day. They were refurbished back in 2012 by British Rail, and continue to plod through the commuter routes in southern England to this day. So, not a bad little add-on for you there. As well as that, they've also produced a new route add-on as well, so the China Clay route add-on. So I must say the China Clay thing, it kind of intrigued me, the title, and it comes from the fact that it's materials clay. It's extracted from the Cornwall area and actually exported to the rest of the world. And the route that's been modelled here encompasses 3 different railway lines, and it's looking very beautiful, very picturesque, very scenic, and the area of Cornwall has just always been beautiful, and I'm really impressed by how this looks, and looks absolutely beautiful, very modelled very nicely. It's got 7 scenarios have been included as well as of course fully compatible with Steam Workshop scenarios as well. Now, for you people who love taking apart engines and cars, Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 has added a new piece of DLC. Very affordable as well. It's on a initial launch discount as well. So, Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 has added up its Pickup an SUV add-on. So, 3 new vehicles have been added to your garage to work on, to do contracts for, and tear apart and put back together. And looking pretty cool. Also, tuning kits as well, if you do have the tuning kit DLC. So, looking nice there if you are into your big, gruff 4x4 type cars. Now, folks, I do want to round out the news for this week. So, the Dovetail Games for FSX Steam Edition did roll out an update for users a few days ago. Now, look, the update didn't go so well. There's some community feedback that said it wasn't right and it was recalled. Now, I'm bringing this up for a reason. Now, the fact that a developer actually went, they put an update out. Okay, it's pretty stock standard these days. Okay, that's fine. Rolled out the update, but then not only that, they listened to the community and went, okay, there's something broken about that update. Let's recall it, and they did. They rolled back to the previous version. The fact that they were willing to do that, to actually admit that something wasn't right, we missed something, we're going to pull it back and we're going to go back to work on it, and not just let us deal with something that's broken. Respect, like total respect for that. That is just absolutely like wow. Like seriously, that is really well done, guys. I'm very impressed with that. Your ability to actually acknowledge that something doesn't work, let's roll it back and let's just go back to working on it. So very impressed with that. So thank you very much for your honesty and doing that, Dovetail Games. So really well done. Speaking of Dovetail Games, I did almost forget as well. The new variant of Train Simulator is, of course, just around the corner. Train Simulator 2016 is coming out in just a few months, and there's been a new sort of reveal of some of the things that are in it. So you can see that they twitched that, and it is now available to see on YouTube as well. So have a look at that if you are into your train simulation and want to see what the future holds for you. Alright folks, so that does wrap up the Nova app for this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these and want to see more of these type videos. And as always, you can find out all the things that I'm up to between videos by finding me on Facebook and on Twitter. Just search NovaWing24. Alright folks, thanks very much for watching. Take care, safe skies to all, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.